Hey everybody, happy 4th of July. I'm so excited to be with you guys this morning. Carmen and I did the morning show this morning, and with all the celebrations in store today and all the birthdays that we did shout out to a couple of you guys, we're very excited to spend and celebrate the rest of the morning and the afternoon for any outdoor celebrations. So we're going to take a deeper look at the forecast for the rest of today, especially in terms of rain chances, grilling out, going to the pool if you have any plans with family and friends, and especially for fireworks tonight. So we'll take a nice deep dive look and continue the celebrations. So I'm going to take this full and we'll have a look at temperatures, precip, and outdoor plans for the rest of your 4th of July. So here we go. A beautiful start to the morning. We did start the morning nice and dry, a beautiful sunrise. I did post it on Facebook, and earlier today during the show, we did have a friend out there in downtown Dublin playing the saxophone. So it was just a really great start to the morning, and hopefully a really great start to everyone's morning. Temperatures are nice and hot though. Right now it's 11:01. It's 90 degrees, but it feels like 106 in Dublin. So that's one of the things you want to keep in mind today is the heat and beating the heat, if that's any bodies of water, and finding ways to cool off. But we're not the only ones feeling the heat. Lots of friends and family are probably out by the coast or near the beach, or you may be visiting from out of town. And overall, most of the U.S. is under lots of warmth and heat. We do have a dome of high pressure that has settled over in the northeast, keeping most locations, even the northeast, warmer than we are right now. It's 95 degrees in Washington. Texas is right around where we are right now, but still making at 91 degrees. The southeast is feeling the heat, and we'll definitely see the heat today for sure. Most places right now in our neck of the woods are in the mid to upper 80s today. So 86 in Cochrane, 87 in Warner Robins, Forsyth, a couple places a little bit warmer, Eastman, Vidalia, Swainsboro at 88, 89 in Sandersville, and those 90s yet again we'll see today. Low 90s for Roberta, 91 degrees in Butler. That wind is nice and calm today. You may catch a slight breeze. Overall, hopefully it can cool you down some, but for the most part we don't have anything super gusty. We do have winds coming out of the west and northwest, which is kind of pulling in a lot of moisture. So as you're spending some time outside, it is going to be pretty muggy. Yesterday we had kind of a better day, not as much humidity, and the dew points were a lot lower yesterday. I saw dew points in the upper 60s. So today, with dew points being in the 70s, especially the upper 70s and low 80s, it will be really muggy in our northeast counties, especially for Putnam, Baldwin, Hancock, Wilcox, Washington, and Lawrence County. It's going to be really muggy for you guys, at least for the time being. And obviously those will influence those feels like temperatures. I don't know if you noticed the darker portions of green that were on the map will also influence these darker portions of the hot pink. So we do have some feels like temperatures yet again today for another day in the triple digits. So upper 90s, low 100s. We do have a heat advisory for just a few counties leveled out by the National Weather Service. Overall, I would still treat this as a whole yet again, because we do have many places like Gordon and Dublin that feel like 106 right now. So the heat will be something you want to pay attention to today, especially if you have young children with you or some pets that are spending some extended amount of time outside today with the family and celebrations. You might want to have the door cracked for anybody to run inside real quick and catch the air conditioning, because it will be a hot one today. Heat indices will climb into the triple digits by noon. In most places, we just saw a couple places are feeling like they're in the 90s, but they will climb into the low 100s by the afternoon. For the entire afternoon and the entire evening will only then come down once the sun goes down. But still, while you guys are out for fireworks and watching the fireworks, it will still feel like at least the low to upper 90s. So that's where our actual temperatures will come down to the 80s. So it will still feel very hot as you launch fireworks and you're out on the grill today. So the main thing is to hydrate, and absolutely have the sunscreen with you. We'll stay mostly sunny throughout today. I know we have a little thunderstorm icon right now. That's for a very brief, isolated chance for a shower or passing storm. Nothing widespread overall. We do have a lot of moisture in the air, and with all of the heat and lots of sunshine, that will build us enough energy to produce a couple of very isolated spots today. But overall, it is going to be a very hot day. We're expecting upper 90s and a mostly dry day overall. Yesterday, North Georgia had lots of severe thunderstorm warnings early on. We had a level 2 out of risk for North Georgia yesterday, and it clipped to a level 1 to us. Overall today, we don't have any SPC outlooks for us at all. If anything, it will be a very quiet day for our neck of the woods. There is a storm that has been firing off the coast of Alabama and Georgia near LaGrange for quite a few hours now. So for the most part, we do stay nice and dry today. We did have a little bit of cloud cover this morning. It will clear up and we'll see lots more sunshine. But what we were talking about for those really isolated pop-up chances, this one's kind of hiding behind the make it icon, but we do have the possibility of catching one of these little pesky stray showers. Overall, I wouldn't hone in on like where these are particularly. It will be a mostly dry day. You'll start to see some formation of clouds. If you do hear thunder and see some dark clouds rolling in, then I would advise, go inside for a little bit because it will be very short-lived. We're looking at some very short-lived showers and stray storms overall. But for the most part, everyone stays nice and dry. We'll see lots of sunshine. And as we head into the evening, you'll notice that we actually do end up clearing up just a bit more, and we'll have a better chance at a much clearer night, especially for fireworks. The sun sets at 8:46 today. So right around 8:30 to 9 o'clock, where everyone is getting ready for fireworks, or after 8, it will be mainly dry. One of these really pesky showers could move into the area, but for the most part, we'll have a really nice scene for fireworks tonight and not a lot of thick cloud cover. So I think it will be a really nice view today for anybody that's celebrating tonight with friends and family. As we go into tomorrow, I know celebrations do continue into the second half of the weekend. We do have a better chance of catching some more showers and isolated scattered storms throughout the day tomorrow. So if you had any outdoor plans for Sunday, I would then double check with the radar, kind of see where you guys are during the day, because there is that greater chance. We'll have some more moisture build in on Sunday going into the week, and we'll see that consistent summertime pattern come back in for the rest of your Sunday, following into your Monday. So remember, that summertime pattern starts with the mornings nice and dry, and right around that 12 o'clock main daytime heating part of the day is where we'll see some of those pop-up showers and storms come back into the forecast for the following week. Overall, today, if you are grilling out, I do have our 4th of July grill cast. We do have a green spatula for any hot dogs and burgers and fun corn on a cob that you may have out today. There is still that really small possibility of catching a stray shower, but overall, I think today will be one of the best days, including yesterday, to have your grill out. Tomorrow, I would then suggest that you bring it inside, because I think there's a better chance of you catching one of those stray showers tomorrow. If you're at the pool today, temperatures will be nice and warm around the upper 90s, but those feels like temperatures will feel like 100 plus when it is dry. There's still obviously that possibility of a stray shower or storm, but wear lots of sunscreen. Sunset will be at around 8:46 p.m. And we do have lots of fun events across Central Georgia today. One of the events is the Independence Day concert happening in Warner Robins. It is a free show. I did hear there's a couple really cool artists that will be performing tonight. It does kick off at 6. That's when doors open. The heat will be a main thing as you stand out there. I would definitely purchase the water bottle and have something in hand or try to catch some shade. But overall, we'll still stay mostly sunny. Heat index during that time will be around the triple digits. So just reminders for the weekend, as the heat is kind of the primary concern for everybody. For at least us, don't leave, and well, for not just us, but everybody else, the heat will be one of the main things. Don't leave any pets or children in cars, even if you're going to grab something real quick or you're about to head out with family and you're loading up the car. Just make sure that you turn on the car and turn the air on first before we load all the kids, pets, and all your friends and family into the car, because it is pretty hot and it does act almost like an oven in there. So drink plenty of water and wear sunscreen and protective clothing. And today still, if you do have the pets out with you, just remember that temperatures being in the upper 90s will make concrete feel like 140 degrees. Asphalt will feel around 155 when the temperature is around 95 today. And right now temperatures are in the 80s. We will climb into the upper 90s today at some point. So this is something to really pay attention and have in hand if you do have your pups or other animals out with you today. Overall, a hot and happy 250th America. I know it's going to sound so repetitive, but hydrate, and that summertime pattern does return on Sunday. So just kind of a quick view on what the rest of the weekend and the following week may look like, and especially as we head into this July. We do have, I'm going to go back on that surface map real quick. We are nice and dry right now. We do have a stationary front that has made its way out into the Atlantic, and not really much in terms of a big system is coming our way. If anything, we do have the regular summertime pattern that will come back each and every day. So the long term does not have much organization. The colors do tend to come together around the afternoon and evening. As we look into your Monday, Tuesday, going into your Wednesday, it does seem that we do have some sort of front that tries to make its way into the southeast on Wednesday, but it kind of hangs around and turns into a stationary front. So we'll see some low pressure right off the coast and this stationary front stretch across, which will bring us daily afternoon showers and storms each and every day as we head into the following week. So it's going to be one of those copy and paste forecasts for this following week. The humidity does stay with us. So mugginess will stay with us for the rest of today. Tomorrow, it will influence those feels like temperatures. Today, it will be a lot more than we go into tomorrow. As we head into the following week, we do see kind of like a little bit of a decrease and some relief from the heat. From July 10th to the 16th, it looks like our precipitation outlook from the prediction center will be above normal. So we'll see some more relief on the way in terms of rain chances, and our first 100-degree day usually happens around this time. The earliest it has ever happened here in Macon is May 26th. The average is June 2nd, and the latest it typically happens will be September 18th. So as we kind of take a quick look at June, we have not yet had our first 100-degree day yet. So far, the highest days we have had was June 13th and June 29th of 96 degrees. The average this time of year is 93, and with a lot of this heat, we are very close to seeing the next, we are very close to seeing our next 100-degree day, our first one to be exact, but for this week, I don't think we'll see that. We'll have a more consistent pattern, some more moisture, some more showers and storms do get reintroduced back into the forecast, so that will limit a lot of the daytime heating with cloud cover throughout the day. So we're still going to put a pause point on that 100-degree day so far, because I think we've had a lot of heat already with the upper 90s and those feels like being 100. Temperatures from July 10th to the 16th, kind of taking a a preview moving forward, will be around normal and slightly above normal. So that average for this time of year is still 93 degrees. So as we head into the second and third week of July, it's just something for us to keep in mind. And especially for us that live in the Southeast, the hurricane season did kick off on June 1st. We are officially 1 month into the season, and so far we have no activity expected in the next 7 days on in the Atlantic Basin. There is a couple of rumors and things that happen on Facebook and social media, so it's always something we always want to check back in. If you do ever question if we have something going on in the Atlantic Basin, you can always search up. It's a public free website called the National Hurricane Center for any of those rumors that do come and spread on Facebook of something big coming. There really isn't anything, and especially with all the Saharan dust, the Saharan dust does help with the development. It does bring it down a lot, and we have so much Saharan dust coming off the coast. It really does inhibit the structure and warming of the ocean and the formation overall. So nothing crazy at all, especially within the next 7 days. We did cross out only one name, our tropical storm Arthur, that did not honestly become a tropical storm for too long. We did receive a lot of the remnants of it, and as we head into the rest of the year, we're already halfway through the year, July 4th. It's crazy. As we go into the rest of summer, typically hurricanes and tropical storms do start to increase. We usually have our first hurricane on August 11th, and the peak of hurricane season happens on June 10th. And then by November 30th is when the season ends. So it's kind of a future look on the national hurricane season. We typically, on average, have 14 tropical storms, 7 hurricanes, and 3 major hurricanes. The prediction overall through much of the Colorado State University and NOAA has us just right at average to a little bit below, especially with El Nino and our big weather pattern change within the Pacific and the Atlantic. Looking ahead for the July is today. Back to school is in 28 days, Labor Day is in 65 days, and peak of hurricane season yet again is in 68 days. If you are looking to do any fireworks tonight, especially around sunset to later in the night, yesterday and today were some of the best days, and I'll take us back on future view so we can take a look at it one more time before I leave the stream. But tomorrow we have a way better chance of seeing an isolated shower storm, so if you were doing those fireworks today, obviously will be the best day to do it. And then tomorrow, if you had any plans for tomorrow, I don't think it's going to be the best time overall. 97 degrees today, feels like temperatures yet again another day of 100 plus. As we head into tomorrow, we'll introduce some more moisture and some more showers and storms. So we'll start to see kind of a relief in these temperatures and leave the upper 90s and come back down to the low to mid 90s. A 7-day for you as we head into the next week. Like I said, kind of a copy and paste situation each and every day as we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all the way until Friday. And I'm going to go ahead and take us back. I know July 4 has a lot of us questioning if we're going to see any rain chances. I'm just going to go ahead and bring us back to let's bring us back to our today graphic for anybody that missed the beginning of the stream. All right. Did it go back? There we go. Sorry, I just did so much talking. All right. So for anyone that missed the beginning of the stream, I gave a current look at current conditions and for the rest of today, and then we kind of went on into the following week, the rest of the weekend, and the rest of the season. But overall, for the rest of today, we started off today mostly sunny, and we'll see lots of sunshine today. It will be a mostly dry day today. We do have the thunderstorm icon there because there is the possibility of one of those very brief, short-lived shower or isolated storms for the afternoon portion, not the evening, the afternoon. Temperatures still will climb into the upper 90s and feels like temperatures will be around 100 plus. Current temperatures right now sit in the mid to upper 80s, low 90s, 92 degrees in Warner Robins already. So the heat will be there today. Winds nice and calm. It might give a little bit of relief, but still the humidity is something that will kick up those actual temperatures and feels like temperatures into the triple digits. So already 101 in Eatonton, Sparta, Sandersville, 104 in Wrightsville, feels like 105 in Gordon and 107 in Dublin. So much of central Georgia will feel the heat today. We do have a heat advisory from the National Weather Service for up to 105 degrees for select counties, but I would still treat it as everybody, like we just saw right there. Most people are seeing 105 or more, or at least over 100 today. Heat index will definitely be in the triple digits for the entirety of the afternoon. And as we head into the nighttime and evening, especially with fireworks, everyone will be outside after 8 p.m. for at least a couple of hours. Just remember, that heat will still be there after the sun goes down, and it will slowly come back down as we go into the overnight hours. So it will still feel like 95 degrees around 9 p.m. Yet again today, mostly sunny. We talked about that, and I'll give us another view of the satellite in our feature view, and then I'll wrap us back up into the 7-day. Right now, a mainly clear start for most of the southeast, just a couple very isolated showers and storms. For us, we had some clearing in the cloud cover this morning, but no rain in the morning hours. As we head into the afternoon, we still have that possibility of a very isolated shower storm this afternoon, but still a mostly dry day today. Overall, they're very short-lived, nothing in terms of widespread rain. They will be very unpredictable and scattered. If you do hear thunder and see some dark clouds rolling in, I would go inside for just a little bit, but it won't be anything super long. And this will be mainly during the afternoon hours. So from like 12 to around 4 or 5. Once we hit the evening, we'll definitely clear up and go into the nighttime hours. Sunset today at 8:46, and we'll stay nice and dry. It doesn't look like we have much in terms of cloud cover, just a little bit of cloud cover, nothing very thick. So I think it will be a gorgeous and beautiful view for any fireworks shows tonight, or any events that you attend, or shoot your own fireworks this evening and tonight. And tomorrow we do have yet a better chance at seeing some afternoon showers and storms. So if you had any plans for tomorrow with family and friends to gather outside, I think there's a better chance at catching one of these than today. Today it's a smaller chance and very quick and short-lived. Tomorrow will be very much a hit or miss day for sure. And that summertime pattern does get reintroduced tomorrow as we head into Monday. Yet again, the mornings kicking off on Monday will start nice and dry, and we'll see the afternoons and that daytime heating spark up each and every afternoon. If you're planning on grilling, you're good to go for the rest of today. Just remember, one of those really stray showers could bring a couple sprinkles. It could bring a nice little downpour for a little bit, but not for too long. Tomorrow, not the best idea because we'll have a better chance at catching one. If you're out at the pool, remember the sunscreen, and the water still can be really warm, especially with all of the heat that we did receive today. Feels like temperatures will feel like 100 plus, so you'll want the sunscreen, the hats, the sunglasses, anything to at least get some cool shade for the evening. If you're attending the Independence Day concert in Warner Robins, it's looking like a great evening. You could catch one of those stray showers, but overall it will be mostly sunny and hot. Enjoy the music, the festivities, and any plans that you had for the rest of today. I'm going to go and give us our weekend forecast back in 7-day, and we'll say bye in just a little bit. Temperatures will be in the upper 90s and mid 90s for Sunday. Still a better chance at seeing a scattered shower or storm tomorrow than today. It's still a smaller chance today, but you could catch one very briefly, and then that summertime pattern gets reintroduced each and every day this week as we head into the following week. So I'm going to come back on here and say, hey guys, the voice behind the graphics. Hopefully this helped at least plan out the rest of your day if you were getting together with family for the afternoon and the evening and shooting some fireworks tonight. I think it's going to be an absolutely great night. The heat is still there, so everyone be careful, stay safe. Even if you are drinking plenty of fluids, alcohol does dehydrate you so much. So if you're drinking alcohol, make sure you're taking double in water or a Gatorade, electrolytes, something to help that for sure. And stay safe out there today with friends and families, watch kiddos, pets, and have an amazing 4th of July. This is an incredible time to be celebrating this monumental moment, especially being an American and Brazilian. I do take pride in both cultures. I'm very happy for today and really excited. So I will see you tomorrow for the extended stream tomorrow as we deep dive again into the following week, and stay safe out there. I'm going to leave it on the 7 day so you have a good look at what we have for the rest of the weekend and the following week.